So my mother has written a collection of stories. She has her own book, which I'm publishing. It's called Sylvia's Story. It's in the proof stages right now. A wonderful book. And she writes this, and I wanted to put this piece in here because one of the other things that Barack often talked about during this campaign was the down economy. And there was the stimulus package, and people were losing their jobs, and we were all concerned. And I began to wonder about other times when people were very hard times, like the Great Depression. And my mother writes about a little snippet that I just had to keep into my book. And she writes that Dad built his business, this is her father, during a tumultuous time in the 30s that would become known as the Great Depression. The desperate years demanded that families pool their resources and energies to survive. Millions were unemployed, including Dad's older brother, Uncle James, who joined our family business and worked for Dad after an unsuccessful search for work in the city. It just seemed to me that this was a time when we were all trying to figure out how to get through, plus how to get this candidate elected, and what was going to happen. My mother goes on to write, on one hot summer, Dad devised a way to supplement our meager family income by renting bicycles. Winter coats, suits, and sweaters were stored away in mothballs, and business was very slow. They ran a dry cleaning business. Dad invested in 3 boys' bikes and 1 girl's bike for 25 cents. A person could rent a bike for an hour on Fridays and Saturdays. 10 cents was refunded if the rider returned the bike on time. Dad then created another way to increase our income. During the summer months when parades of elegantly uniformed Elks Home marching bands strutted down Christian Street on Sunday afternoons, he lined up 2 rows of folding chairs along the curb in front of our store and charged 25 cents for a seat, a hot dog, and a bottle of cold soda. Mother prepared the hot dogs. Freddie, my mother's brother, Freddie and I were the waiters, and Dad usually sold out. When we were about 8 or 9 years old, Freddie and I received an allowance of 50 cents. We had to contribute to the collection plate at church, donate to our Sunday school class treasurer, and deposit 10 cents in a dime bank. Sometimes we had a penny for a candy bag at the corner store. So I thought, if I could get my kids to be so good with their money.